Good afternoon and welcome to the Girls Flag Football State Championship presented by Country Financial. We're here at Willowbrook High School where Guilford will take on Fremd for a very, very exciting matchup. This being the first ever state flag football championship game. One team will emerge victorious today as the first ever champions. My name is Emma Carpenter. I'm joined by Juliana Zavala. We're very pleased to be here today at Willowbrook High School. Let's take a look at these teams that we have here and some key players for this matchup. Sponsored by Community Bank of Willowbrook, these are the players to watch. First up for Rockford Guilford, number 4, Kamora Strong, the senior 3-year starter running back, 3-year all-conference, as well as the 2023 second-team all-state selection.
Yes, and then from Fred, number 13, quarterback, Lily Meyer. She's already scored 2 touchdowns and 201 yards during the semifinals. She has great vision, great IQ of the game, and she has the ability to take the ball, give the ball out to those receivers.
Going to be really, really exciting to see how these two teams match up for this state championship game. A historic afternoon here in Willowbrook. More IHSA flag football is coming up next.
Here, anything is possible, as long as you can imagine it. And that's what makes Orlando unbelievably real.
On behalf of our 12,000 members, I want to congratulate all the athletes in today's competition. I am Don Finn, the business manager of IBW Local 134, representing the unionized electricians of Chicago and Cook County. Local 134 offers you more than just a job. It offers you a career. Our future is brighter than ever. From building solar fields to constructing data centers to shaping Chicago's skyline. Join the most diverse workforce in the building trades. Building careers, building the future. IBW Local 134.
So happy I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
Why are women everywhere choosing Sonobello, the advanced solution for permanent fat removal?
I just this morning made a new hole in my belt, so that was super exciting.
I saw the results immediately.
It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sonobello's best offer of the year.
It will change your life. It did for me.
Call now or go to sonobello.com.
Is your bank not acting like a bank?
I'm looking to get a safe deposit box.
Oh, we got rid of those. I do have an open drawer.
Coin counting?
You'd think so, but no.
Can I at least cash this check?
We actually went cashless.
This is a bank, right?
Technically, yes, but this branch is closing next week.
At Wintrust, we take a different approach by providing innovative banking solutions while keeping the services you depend on. Wintrust, different approach, better results.
What is this, about $50?
Reignite your passion with custom anniversary bands from the Jewelry Exchange. 2-carat Fancy Lab bands, $14.90. 1-carat Classic Natural bands, $9.90. Half-carat Natural, $4.99. Unlimited choices guaranteed to appraise for double. The Jewelry Exchange, Villa Park.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale, the 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Here, anything is possible, as long as you can imagine it. And that's what makes Orlando unbelievably real.
Today's game is brought to you by Ashley Furniture. Style begins at home. And these two teams, the Fremd Vikings and the Guilford Vikings, will be playing in style today as they are in pursuit of the first ever girls flag football state championship title. We are at Willowbrook High School for this historic matchup. My name is Emma Carpenter. I am joined in the booth by Juliana Zavala. Juliana Zavala is the Director of Administration for Chicago Public Schools. Juliana, what does it mean to you to finally be here in this moment today, as you've been such a key part of getting this done?
You know, this is so surreal. I just still can't believe that it grew so quickly, and we're here in 3 years. You know, it's exciting to see. We have a lot of great support from coaches coming in today. You know, Gustavo Silva, who's really was part of this vision, and this is what he wanted. And we just keep seeing each other, and we're like, we can't believe this is happening. So this is an exciting moment, not only for all the coaches, but especially those pioneers that you see here warming up today. It's about them, and this is why we do it. This is our why.
I love that, Juliana. I absolutely love that. The story of today is how quickly and exponentially the sport has grown. The players, the coaches, the fan base, everything that comes with it. Not only is the sport of flag football impacted by days like today, the players are impacted as well, and everyone who has played a part. So we could not be happier and more honored to be here with you today for IHSA flag football. The Fremd Vikings, a first-year team. This is their Cinderella story. This is their first-year program, and here they are finding themselves in the state championship game against Rockford Guilford, a third-year seasoned veteran team who's having an undefeated season.
Yes, and it's going to be incredible to see both teams, right? You know, a veteran team and then Fremd. But look, Fremd has earned their spot. They've really earned their spot to get here. And just like Coach Odette said, you know, we're going to come here. We're going to be the underdog, but we're going to come here and we're going to make sure that everyone knows who we are. And they have done that. And this is going to be a great matchup, especially for Rockford. I know they've done a great job, and they have some great players as well, both teams.
They sure do. It'll be very exciting to see what happens. Let's hear more pre-game from Kenny McReynolds down on the sideline. Kenny.
Thanks a lot, Emma. You know, Guilford comes into today's game 21-0. They're undefeated. What's the most hardest thing to do in sports is win when you're expected to win. You're undefeated, you're expected to win. I asked Coach Gregory Taylor Sr., what about the pressure of being 21-0 and everybody expects you to win? He told me, yes, there's pressure being undefeated, but he feels that his Vikings are well prepared for this pressure. Let me tell you why. This group has been together 4 years. They started in the Park District. They went undefeated the last couple of years in the Park District, expected to win. But guess what? They didn't do it. They didn't win. So he feels they've learned from that pressure. They've learned from those mistakes of not winning. He feels his Vikings can carry that over to today's championship game. He is very, very confident. He feels he will come away with the very first flag football championship. Emma?
Thanks, Kenny. So true about Coach Taylor and him being a seasoned coach. He's been in the flag football coaching for over 22 years. He says he doesn't coach their talents. He coaches the negatives to make them a complete student athlete. Let's take a look at our keys to the game today, brought to you by Illinois State University. Guilford say that their key to the game will be to pressure the quarterback, control the tempo of the game. Fremd, on the other hand, defending the ball deep, getting the ball to numbers 22 and 13. 22 being Ella Todd, and number 13 being Asia Poiraz, who had a couple of touchdowns earlier today to close out a semifinal win. So definitely lots that we're going to see from both of these teams, both offensively and defensively. I'm really eager to see what happens here today. Let's go to the public address announcer, Steve Lessman.
Ladies and gentlemen, before our national anthem, we ask that you stand if able, remove your hats, and remember our veterans and honor the men and women of the United States Armed Forces serving throughout the world with this moment of silence. Please remain standing as Willowbrook High School senior Jillian Falco will honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Our team introductions are presented by the OSF Healthcare. Don't get sidelined by an illness this season. Get care quickly and stay in the game by visiting OSF On Call Urgent Care in person or virtually 24/7. Now let's meet the teams for the IHSA Flag Football Championship game. Wearing white and representing the Rockford Guilford Vikings with a record of 21-0. Let's meet the coaches. Head coach Greg Taylor Sr., assistant coach Gregory Ford, and assistant coach Laurel Johnson. Now let's meet the players. Number 1, senior Marzani Lampert. Number 2, junior Maya Ray. Number 3, sophomore Olivia DeShazo. Number 4, senior Kamora Strong. Number 5, junior Zariah Burnett. Number 6, freshman Giselle Bodin. Number 9, sophomore Melody Gibbs. Number 10, freshman Hannah Jordan. Number 11, sophomore Larissa Veer. Number 15, junior Jada Ambrose. Number 16, senior Natalia Stallings. Number 17, senior Peyton Moros. Number 18, senior Jalea Thomas. Number 19, senior Shania Gaines. Number 20, senior Maya Page. Number 22, junior Jalea Barte. Number 27, junior Ashley Canseco. Number 30, senior Carmiella Stewart. Number 33, senior Aisha Smith. Number 34, junior Kimaria Edwards. Number 36, senior Cariana Valentine. Number 46, senior Macy Brumfield. Number 47, senior Kay Wilson. Now let's meet the home team wearing dark jerseys and representing Palatine Fremd Vikings with a record of 13-4. Let's meet the coaches. Head coach Rebecca Odett. Assistant Coach Shannon Dinman. Assistant Coach Jacob Gottsalk. Now let's meet the players. Number 1, sophomore Jill Simonian. Number 2, junior Gabby Weber. Number 3, junior Ava Stutzman. Number 4, senior Krishna Patel. Number 6, junior Mackenzie Drake. Number 7, freshman Reese Bennett. Number 8, junior Ava Anzalone. Number 9, freshman Jordan Farrell. Number 10, senior Adrian Farwell. Number 12, freshman Asia Poiraz. Number 13, junior Lily Meyer. Number 15, junior Amanda Paniecki. Number 22, senior Ella Todd. Number 23, senior Madeline Vanna. Number 28, freshman Georgia Andrea Opolis. Number 29, freshman Reagan Bokias. Number 31, junior Bella Del Mar. And number 36, freshman Selah Cho. Captains and coaches, please step forward for the coin toss. Ladies and gentlemen, joining the teams on the field is honorary captain for today's game, Executive Vice President of the Chicago Bears, Karen Murphy. Welcome, Karen Murphy.
Welcome, welcome. Congratulations. Welcome to the championship game. We will have Rockford, Guilford as our away team. You'll be making the call. Big logos heads, small logos tails. Heads or tails? Tails? It is heads. Fremd makes the call. Do you want offense or defense first? You would like to play defense? Which way would you like to go? The way we're facing, so you can stay where you are. Fremd won the toss. They chose defense. We will have first down, Rockford, Guilford to start the game. Shake hands, shake hands. Good luck, good luck.
Karen Murphy, the honorary captain for the championship game, the chief operating officer for the Chicago Bears who have been a huge part of getting girls flag football to where it is today. Karen Murphy has been with the Chicago Bears for more than 25 years. She had a mindset of not taking no for an answer, of wanting to be a strong woman working in sports. And she said that this drive came from women. She was raised by powerful, by brave women. Her mom didn't work, but she was a leader at church, an active volunteer in the community. And she's inspired today by all the young women who compete, just as she was inspired by the brave women who raised her as well. So very thrilled to have her here today, here at Willowbrook High School. This is the state championship game, girls flag football. It is a gorgeous day today for some flag football. 71 degrees, just some light breeze and sunny. Not a cloud in the sky. Could not have drawn it up any better for this championship Saturday.
Big clock. North end zone.
Today's weather report is sponsored by ISU as we take a look now down the officials ready to set up for the first snap of the game. It will be Guilford ball.
Rockford, Guilford, we'll start on offense to begin our game.
We've got a Viking matchup here today, Juliana. The Fremd Vikings versus the Rockford Guilford Vikings.
Yeah, as you said it, it's the experience and the newcomers coming in fresh this year. So let's see which Vikings comes in. You know, first place, but both teams are going to be winners here, coming in and making history. And here are the rules for flag football. It's 7v7. It's 2 20-minute halves. It's a running clock, except for the last minute of each half. And here we also can see, the players have flags. There's 2 flags on their hips. That's literally what we're playing here today with making sure that the girls are playing. And also it's a full-size football field.
And they'll start 1st and 20. First down, they need to make it all the way to the 40 as the first play of the game. No surprise here. Kamora Strong, the ball carrier.
Second and 5 from their own 35.
That is a 15-yard gain to start the game for the Guilford Vikings. Kamora Strong starting out hot as expected. Here they come, just 5 yards left in the no rushing zone. And that is a first down.
Jalen Choi on the stop for Fremd. It'll be first down. First and 16 from their own 44.
With that forward pass, they're in through the no-run zone, and now it is 1st and 16. Spin move around. Maya Page, what a run there. The senior running back and DB. That is a 14-yard play from Page.
Yes, and here we see Maya using her speed. Again, she's turning, using her body, but she's not leaving the ground, right? So she's doing a great job. And this is a veteran here. I've seen Maya play for the last 3 years, and you can see her experience here showing today.
Like you mentioned, that spin move is common given that the players are not allowed to jump and leave the ground. The throw there from Smith nearly picked off. But luckily, the ball will stay with Guilford.
From the front, 43.
The 3-year starter in Smith looks to her team. She says, that one was on me, but no harm done here. 3rd and 3. They're going to go for this 3rd down conversion. Smith forward pass to Olivia DeShazo.
Good pass complete to Olivia DeShazo.
First down, Guilford after this play here, forward pass, and she had a little bit of room. She'll step out of bounds. It is 1st and 13, Guilford ball. Smith with a lot of pressure. And it's intercepted. The interception by number 23, Madeline Vanna, to switch the momentum in the way of the Fremd Vikings.
Madeline was there right on point. She was able to read that ball, and there she caught that ball, and she said, yes.
Intended for Kamora Strong. Vanna picks it off to now have Fremd. First down and 13.
Shania Gaines on the stop for Rockford Guilford. 2nd and 4. From their own 36.
2nd and 4. Here's Lily Meyer, the freshman QB. Forward pass down center field. Reese Bennett makes the reception, and that'll be first down.
1st and 18 from their own 42.
1st and 18. Here's Meyer. Strong putting some pressure on her, but gets the pass done right into the hands of Ella Todd. Ella Todd, a part of the varsity basketball team, makes her a huge asset to this team with her height and her ability to reach up and grab any ball thrown in her vicinity. makes her a really, really valuable receiver. Meyer again getting some pressure, and she's sacked by Kimora Strong. Now, Juliana, they call Kimora Strong the feistiest 4'5" player in all of flag football in the IHSA. I would say that rings pretty true.
Oh, I agree. She's strong and mighty and tiny, but she can do it. She did a great job yesterday in the semifinals. I feel like she's going to do a great job here today.
There she is, putting some more pressure. Meyer gets it going. Still gets the ball to her receiver, Gabby Weber. But she is stopped.
Natalia Stallings on the stop for Rockford, Guilford.
Natalia Stallings with the flag pull to now get it to 4th and 10. So what seemed to be very quickly in the way of Fremd, now here they are. They're going to go ahead and punt it. When it's 4th down in this game of girls flag football, you have the option to either punt or to go ahead and try to convert that 4th down. We have a real special treat here today. Chairman of the Chicago Bears of the NFL, George McCaskey.
Yeah, so George McCaskey has been truly a #1 fan for girls flag football. February 14th, 2024, when IHSA decided to go ahead and sanction the sport, the press release was actually at Hallis Hall. And I remember being there and speaking to George McCaskey, and he told me, he's like, Juliana, I am going to become an IHSA girls flag football official, and I will be officiating not only regular season, but at the championship. So it's truly an honor to have him here and be a man of his word. And not only that, but he truly is and loves girls flag football. He's a fan.
How special. What a treat to have him here today showing his support. The Bears hosted a state championship for high schools with club flag football teams for the past 2 years. So they just continue to show all of their support in every way possible for the growth of this game. Guilford 1st and 19. And getting some more pressure put on her. But this time, again, Smith. Smith is sacked. Mackenzie Drake has put some pressure on her in some previous plays. This time, really getting it done. You can tell, especially the way she's waving her hands up to potentially deflect any pass that is thrown. Real impressive the way that Mackenzie Drake, the junior, was able to put Aisha Smith, the 3-year starter, in the position. And she'll bounce right back with a solid pass in. This is 3rd down. That was Natalia Stallings made that catch.
Madeline Benat on the stop for Fremd. 39.
Natalia Stallings is a first-year player. And this one into Maya Page. She had some room. Looked like she was ready to get it going all the way.
Asia Poyez on the stop for Fremd.
Hey, remember the twin backs?
That was a 16-yard gain there from Maya Page. See this one more time.
Number 42.
Maya Page is a 3-year starting running back, outside linebacker, and punt returner. Top linebacker in the conference. 2022 Northern Illinois Girls Flag Football League All-Conference. And all kinds of MVP awards, offensive MVP, league MVP. She's a huge asset to this Guilford, both offense and defense. Now here the pass in from Smith to Natalia Stallings again. She's definitely a receiver that she was looking for, the center in Stallings. Still locked up at zeros, nearing midway through the first half. Smith completes a pass into Olivia Dasho.
Salem Troy on the stop for Fremd.
Guilford 4th and 1. In through the no-run zone, they pick up the first down.
First down, Rockford, Guilford.
Another completed pass to Olivia DeShazo to pick up the first down. Beautifully ran play to pick up at least that 1 yard that they needed, and then some change as they're now 1st and 15. DeShazo, 3 catches in a row. She's disappointed to have been stopped there. Just shy of what looked like a 5-yard gain.
Tripped up by Natalie for that. 2nd and 11. The Fremd 31.
Now 2nd and 11. Here comes Guilford with some pressure on her, and it's another sack from Mackenzie Drake.
Mackenzie's doing a great job there of, coming right off the blitz, using her speed and putting some pressure there on number 33.
3rd and 8 from the Fremd 28.
Mackenzie Drake, the junior, lines, you can tell she has to line up actually 7 yards back before the blitz. Guilford 10 plays for 54 yards on this drive. And here is Kimora Strong into the open field, into the end zone for the first score of the first ever state championship game. That is a 28-yard play for Kimora Strong, the senior, who was a player to watch. And this is exactly why, as the Guilford Vikings.
And here for the 2-point conversion, you can go for the 2 points at the 8-yard line or for 1 point at the 5-yard line. So they're going for the 8-yard line. They can pass and run. If it's at the 5-yard line, it's only a run.
I wouldn't be surprised here if they will look to get the ball back to Strong. And another sack from Mackenzie Drake. And Guilford will stay at 6 points for the change of possession. We'll be right back after the break with IHSA Girls Flag Football State Championships. You are watching the Game of the Week on the U.
Feels good to be home. Hurry in for huge savings during the Ash Bash, going on now at Ashley. While supplies last, clearance and overstocks are up to 50% off. Plus, buy one, get one half off store-wide. Only at Ashley.
Imagine going from the classroom to the big stage.
This territory, this place, our home, isn't just for learning, but for understanding the very power of what imagination actually means.
A place where you can go from player to coach, from the ground to the sky.
So close your eyes, envision the roar that is a spirit of thousands of Salukis. Capture this moment and go forward together.
Now is the time to update your floors with Luna's half-off sale. Get half-off carpet, hardwood, and laminate, padding and materials, and installation. It's your whole project half off. Half off soft carpet in your bedroom. Half off beautiful hardwood in the family room. Half off stain-resistant laminate in the kitchen. Get the floors you've always wanted with Luna's half-off sale. Reserve your free in-home appointment at luna.com or call 773-202. Luna. Feels good to be home.
Hurry in for huge savings during the Ash Bash, going on now at Ashley. While supplies last, clearance and overstocks are up to 50% off. Plus, buy one, get one half off store-wide. Only at Ashley.
Today's game is brought to you by Illinois Student Assistance Commission. College changes everything. As we're here with these high school student athletes looking ahead to their futures. And how about this? So far, Kimora Strong has the only touchdown of the game. Beautiful reception in from her QB in Smith, and she runs it right in to get Guilford up 6-0 so far in this first half. Now with just under 7.5 minutes left, Lily Meyer will go ahead and run the ball here. Picked up a pretty good gain.
Ashley gets sick on the stop for Rockford Guilford. Second and 5 from their own 35.
So far, Guilford 129 total yards to Fremd's 38. And that is a flag on that play. Meyer was getting some pressure.
On the defense against Rockford Guilford.
Jalea Thompson rushing Meyer. Did not look intentional on that. Meyer sort of took a step to pivot.
Yeah, she was really going for that flag, and you know, it's sometimes some of these accidents happen, but she was not meaning for that. It's just trying to get that flag.
When you're going as quick as you can, it can definitely be tough to put the brakes on in a situation like that. And now here she goes again, but Meyer finds Ella Todd.
Zariah Burnett on the stop for Rockford Guilford.
Zariah Burnett with the flagpole there to stop Todd from gaining some further yardage. Now Fremd just 2nd and 2. Here comes Fremd, some pressure put on, but Reese Bennett is wide open with the spin and through. Flagpole there from Ashley Canseco, but what a play from Reese Bennett.
First and 3.
Here you go, Lily Myers was able to get it out there to number 7, and you know, she kept running, she kept the momentum, and that's the thing, as coaches always tell the girls, keep running until the flag is pulled, and she did that.
And I love the big smile right after. How about the same play? Why not?
She wants to keep smiling.
That's absolutely right, as do we up here in the booth, and we sure are watching this exciting game. Zariah Burnett again with another flag pull there. And just like that, the Fremd Vikings are 1st and goal. Super exciting to see all of the fans gathered here today for this historic moment. Lily Myers looking, she has Ella Todd open, nearly gets it in the end zone. Second and goal, but let's take another look here. Really, really good vision by Myers.
Injury, timeout.
Let's hear from Kenny McReynolds on the sideline.
Okay, Emery, remember now, Fremd, they played the first semifinal game, so they were done around 12 o'clock. Guilford, they played the second game. It was almost 3 o'clock before they finished. So I asked the coach about, hey, the quick turnaround, but Coach Taylor told me, remember that Park District League we talked about? His team played back-to-back games several times, so he feels that that will not be a difference in the ball game, that he feels that Guilford will have a lot left in the tank for this championship game.
Thank you, Kenny. Absolutely good to hear. Like we've mentioned, it's definitely different with this matchup today, with Guilford being the established team. They've been a program for 3 years. Coach Taylor has so much coaching experience as opposed to this Fremd team. Now here they are, 2nd and goal, and this is their first year as a program.
Reese pass complete to Reese. Fire pass complete to Reese Bennett.
Complete pass to Reese Bennett, but she was stopped just shy of the end zone. See how they play here? It's got to be a pass. Lobs it up. Meyer, I believe that was intended for Ella Todd. Now they are in the no-run zone within 5 yards of the end zone, so that means it does have to be a pass. Lily Meyer, just the freshman QB who had never thrown a football. That was her first incomplete pass of this game. 9 for 10 today. And here she is looking for a touchdown reception, is knocked away by Jada Ambrose.
That Rockford defense is tough. They've been hard, and they've done a great job this season. And coming into this crucial moment and being in the end zone, they were able to get the job done there.
Rockford Guilford will take over on down. They'll be first and 19 from their own 1 yard line.
On the game of the week, let's look at the move of the half, powered by IBEW, and that was this move right here with Kimora Strong, the 28-yard touchdown, which brings us to the only points up on the board today for Rockford Guilford, looking to complete a perfect, undefeated season and come out victorious as state champions. That was the move of the half, powered by IBEW. And we are likely to see many more great plays today, as we are now just about a minute and a half away from halftime. Rockford Guilford with that huge stop. Their defense is something special. Clinic worthy. They're known to not let up scores at all. Their opponents averaging only 2.9 points per game this season. Rockford setting up for this third down conversion attempt. 3 for 4 on third down conversions today.
1 minute left in the half, 1 minute.
And that is the 1 minute warning. This is the exception to the running clock. As the Guilford offense sets up, Aisha Smith getting pressured again.
Fifth pass intended for Maya Page, incomplete. Fourth and 4 from their own 16.
Now 4th and 4. They're going to go ahead and punt it, given the field position already being up on the leaderboard with only about a minute left in the half. This is definitely the right decision.
Yes, and right here on the punt, as you can see, there's 4 players that are lined up. That's the rules. Fremd has to line up with 4 players. They can stand hands up. And here, number 12 from Fremd received that.
On the return for Fremd.
Asia Poiraz, 2 touchdowns earlier today in the semifinal game. On the return, the freshman wide receiver and linebacker has her team now at 1st and 4. This will be 1st and 16 as Lily Meyer is able to scramble away. And here she goes, weaving in and out. Is she going to make it all the way? And the big flag pull there from number 15, Jada Ambrose, to avoid.
They have to move
the touchdown.
The clock is running. They have to, oh, they just called, the clock was running.
Jada Ambrose on the stop for Rockford Guilford.
What an unbelievable play here.
Look at that run. She's able to get in. Oh, so close. Almost there. So the clock kept running. So if they didn't call the timeout, they had to hustle. And this is where that experience comes in, right? Fremd You have the clock. You only have 25 seconds left. You got to get the girls lined up, or coach, you got to take a timeout. So that's what happened here. They took a timeout, and now they're going to try to finish and get a touchdown.
Like we said, Coach Becca Odette has said that they are the underdogs in this game, but they're not going to let that stop them. That was a 30-yard gain from Lily Meyer, was able to scramble out of all the pressure and weave in and out. Now 1st and goal with just 25 seconds left on the clock. Here's Meyer up, and Todd makes the touchdown catch. Ella Todd catches the touchdown to tie up the game. Now Fremd 6, Guilford 6. And they will go ahead for the 2-point conversion on the 8-yard line. If they convert here, they will head into halftime with the lead over the undefeated team, Guilford. And she will be stopped. Lily Meyer was looking to emulate the previous touchdown play, or a near touchdown play, I should say, with that 30-yard run she previously had. Nearly brought it in for the 2-point conversion. It will stay 6-6. And taking another look at that touchdown pass from Meyer to Todd. Todd was wide open, sure-handed.
Great ball there from Lila Meyer for that touchdown.
And now we are back on the 20 with Rockford. Guilford not used to giving up a touchdown ever. And that is the end of the first half, where it is 6-6. Guilford, Fremd, Vikings all tied up in this state championship. This one is a nail-biter. What they are playing for today will be something they will remember forever. Let's hear from Kenny McReynolds down on the sidelines. Kenny.
Well, Coach, put the ball in the game with big plays, and boy, that was a big play to end the half for your tying touchdown.
Yes, we definitely got to work on a little bit of defense, getting those outside corners covered, and our offense it took a little slow start, but they're back in business. We're going to start for second half with the ball and just march it down the field again.
What do you think would be the key in the second half, offense or your defense?
It's always defense. Defense wins championships. Our defense is here to win, and we're gonna take a trophy home to Palatine today. We got this.
Take the trophy home. Coach, good luck in the second half.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, we're tied at 6 apiece in the championship game of the Flag Football Championship. Let's take a break. Back with more following this timeout. You're watching the state championship flag football game live on the U.
Create a fit.
Create a community.
Create a scene. Create a reaction.
Create one of these.
Create magic.
Create memories.
Create your future.
Create your legacy at Illinois State University.
On behalf of our 12,000 members, I want to congratulate all the athletes in today's competition. I am Don Finn, the business manager of IBW Local 134, representing the unionized electricians of Chicago and Cook County. Local 134 offers you more than just a job. It offers you a career. Our future is brighter than ever. From building solar fields to constructing data centers to shaping Chicago's skyline. Join the most diverse workforce in the building trades. Building careers, building the future. IBW Local 134.
Wouldn't it be great if everything could be fast and easy? Well, nothing's easier than saving money with Insure on the Spot. Call Insure on the Spot today at 773-202-5060 or visit insureonthespot.com.
How can we let people know it's free to hire us and we're easy to work with?
I've got it.
Well, there goes our ad budget.
I was a first-generation college student, so for me and my family, trying to navigate the very complicated path of trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to afford this? What are some good colleges? What's a major to pick?
I wasn't really sure that I was going to be able to afford college, so just kind of deciding, like, should I really go off to college or kind of look at different avenues?
There are resources and opportunities out there, and it's being able to take advantage of them, being knowledgeable about them, and reaching out for help when it's needed.
The hotline is also really great because over the summer when your school counselors aren't there for you, they aren't working, if you have any questions, you need something answered between now and before you start your college experience, you can text that number. A real person answers. It's a real-time response, and you can get all your questions answered.
My name is Kiela.
My name is David.
I'm Lauren with the Illinois Student Assistance Commission, or ISAC for short.
Choosing to go to college was one of the most important decisions that I made, and I would never regret it.
If you want to go to college, we can help you find a way to pay for it.
Today's championship game is brought to you by SIU. Imagine the possibilities. SIU Carbondale. Welcome back to Willowbrook High School. We have a tie score at 6 apiece in the flag football championship. Kenny McReynolds back on the field, joined by Karen Murphy, Chief Executive Officer of the Chicago Bears. Karen, the Chicago Bears have been so great with this flag football. Why is this so important to the Bears and you in particular?
Yeah, for our organization, creating access to sports is so incredibly important, and I think this girls flag football platform is perfect for this. So we've seen that we're able to bring in underserved and a number of diverse communities to play this game, and that's what's been so incredibly exciting for us. For me, I love watching females play my favorite sport, the game of football. I'm so proud of them. I grew up playing sports and feel like sports is so important for females, for their self-confidence. It builds resiliency, camaraderie. It's just, I love it.
Things you can't teach in a classroom.
Correct.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Well, I love where you said when you knew you wanted to work into sports, so you just send letters and resumes out to just thousands of companies and to sports teams.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things I learned with sports growing up is persistence. And I sent out over 80 resumes, I think. I just knew I loved sports. I loved the power of sports. I love the community of sports. And I knew that's where I wanted to work. And I was not going to stop until I worked for a sports team. And lucky for me, I'm working for the most iconic franchise in the world. So
yeah,
I'm really lucky. And an amazing city, an amazing state.
An amazing city, amazing state. Of course, George McCaskey is here, and the Bears have done an amazing job. Thank you so much for being with us and what you have done for flag football.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
And good luck to these ladies.
Good luck to these ladies. Hey, we are at halftime. We're tied at 6 apiece. Let's take a break. You're watching the championship flag football game live on The U.
Feels good to be home. Hurry in for huge savings during the Ash Bash, going on now at Ashley. While supplies last, clearance and overstocks are up to 50% off. Plus, buy one, get one half off store-wide. Only at Ashley.
Welcome to Bank Bullying 101. Training our new bankers, it's a big deal. Confuse your clients. What's going on? What's going on? It makes us important. The hold button is your best friend. I got 10 customers on hold right now. Know your buzzwords. I toss liquidity around all the time. No clue what it means. Is it easy? No. It's my job.
At Wintrust, we take a different approach with a team of local banking experts ready to help. Wintrust, different approach, better results.
Accidents happen, but it doesn't mean you have to suffer alone. Being injured and out of work is hard enough, and we understand the stress of an unexpected injury at an unexpected time. You know, we've been helping people for over 25 years, and we've been successful because we're just real people helping real people like you. Call DJC Law. Get your justice. TeamJustice.com.
Wouldn't it be great if everything could be fast? And easy? Well, nothing's easier than saving money with Insure on the Spot. Call Insure on the Spot today at 773-202-5060 or visit insureonthespot.com.
My experience with Empire was amazing. The price that I got, along with the service, the special attention, the one-on-one, you can't beat that.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Feels good to be home.
Hurry in for huge savings during the Ash Bash, going on now at Ashley. While supplies last, clearance and overstocks are up to 50% off. Plus, buy one, get one half off store-wide. Only at Ashley.
Welcome back to the IHSA Girls State Flag Football Championships. It is a beautiful day here at Willowbrook High School where it is tied up 6-6 at halftime between the Fremd Vikings and the Guilford Vikings. Looking at passing, at rushing, and total, it is pretty tied up here. The Guilford Vikings coming up a little bit stronger when it comes to third down conversions, but the junior Lily Meyer QB, Fremd with 123 yards total. Meyer 84 passing yards, 39 rushing yards for 123 total. So she has had a hand in every single yard that the Fremd Vikings have ran today. She's been a huge part of what have gotten them here today. So we'll be right back with more of IHSA flag football, the second half of the state championship, a historic day. You're watching the game of the week on the U.
Here, anything is possible, as long as you can imagine it. And that's what makes Orlando unbelievably real.
I was a first-generation college student, so for me and my family, trying to navigate the very complicated path of trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to afford this? What are some good colleges? What's a major to pick?
I wasn't really sure that I was going to be able to afford college, so it was just kind of deciding, like, should I really go out to college or kind of look at different avenues?
There are resources and opportunities out there, and it's being able to take advantage of them, being knowledgeable about them, and reaching out for help when it's needed.
The hotline is also really great because over the summer when your school counselors aren't there for you, they aren't working, if you have any questions, you need something answered between now and before you start your college experience, you can text that number. A real person answers. It's a real-time response, and you can get all your questions answered.
My name is Kiela.
My name is David.
I'm Lauren with the Illinois Student Assistance Commission, or ISAC for short.
Choosing to go to college was one of the most important decisions that I made, and I would never regret it.
If you want to go to college, we can help you find a way to pay for it.
Imagine going from the classroom to the big stage.
This territory, this place, our home, isn't just for learning, but for understanding the very power of what imagination actually means.
A place where you can go from player to coach, from the ground to the sky.
So close your eyes, envision the roar that is a spirit of thousands of Salukis. Capture this moment and go forward together.
Here, anything is possible, as long as you can imagine it. And that's what makes Orlando unbelievably real.
Today's game is brought to you by Illinois State University. Create your legacy at Illinois State University. We'll be back for the second half of the IHSA Girls Flag Football Championship on the Game of the Week.
On behalf of our 12,000 members, I want to congratulate all the athletes in today's competition. I am Don Finn, the business manager of IBW Local 134, representing the unionized electricians of Chicago and Cook County. Local 134 offers you more than just a job. It offers you a career. Our future is brighter than ever. From building solar fields to constructing data centers to shaping Chicago's skyline. Join the most diverse workforce in the building trades. Building careers, building the future. IBW Local 134.
My dad is, well, a great father, and he is a great lawyer.
There's nothing more important to me than my family. When I look at a person who comes in and I see that they have children, they have a family, I gotta fight for them like I'd fight for my own. Because I know there's a child right now that may not end up with a father. And who's gonna make sure they're protected? And these are the people I wanna help. These are the people I'm here for. We wanna make sure that this system works for you the way that it does for everybody else.
My dad is a great dad. And he makes good pies.
Today's game is brought to you by IBEW Local 134. Building careers, building the future. IBEW Local 134. This is the IHSA Girls Flag Football State Championship, tied up at 6-6. The Fremd Vikings and the Rockford Guilford Vikings. What a game we have here so far today, where both of these teams are chasing the historic title of being the first ever girls flag football state champions. Fremd coach Becca Odette says that they are the underdogs in this game, completely opposite to their opponent today, with the high expectations, the undefeated season, the established program. The Guilford Vikings have been a solid team from the start. Head coach Nick Taylor with over 22 years of experience.
Fremd will begin the ball on offense.
Greg Taylor was Week 5 Chicago Bears Coach of the Week. Greg Taylor has played a huge part in girls flag football becoming an IHSA sport. With this being his first season as head coach, he has a season record of 21-0 with 13 shutouts this year. Now it is Fremd ball, and Lily Meyer is going to go ahead and take it again. Bud Kamura strong with the tackle.
Strong with the snap.
And here comes Lily. Decided to, go ahead and start rushing, and she got a few extra yards there.
So much heart, so much passion that these girls are playing with today, these young student athletes. And how about this catch? Big move there made from Jordan Farrell. And what is so exciting to see from the Fremd Vikings here today, Juliana, Lily Meyer does not have number 24, Greg Zimmerman. As we take another look at that play, Jordan Farrell grabs it, and there she goes, 24-yard gain for the Fremd Vikings. But Lily Meyer without Gwen Zimmerman, who has really been a dominant player for them. She has she's taking a look at many different options. She's running the ball herself. She's looking to Ella Todd. She's looking to Asia Poiraz. She's got so many other receivers and teammates who are ready to make moves.
Absolutely. You've seen a different Lily here today. Yesterday, she was, like you said, looking for number 24, and now she's been seeing a lot of players and herself also rushing the ball. And it's nice to see that other players are stepping up and, coming forward for Fremd.
It's the tale as old as time. Oftentimes when you do have a dominant player out for injury or for whatever it may be. How about this catch right here? Asia Poiraz with the big move. The freshman brings the ball in, and here they are, 1st and goal. Let's take another look at that.
That's a great look there from Lily going into Asia for the catch, and of course almost close to that touchdown.
Maya Page made that tackle to keep Fremd from getting into the end zone as Lily Meyer throws it up right into the hands of Jordan Farrell. Another reception, touchdown reception. That is a 10-yard touchdown reception, and she was wide open, Juliana.
She sure was, you know, and Coach Odette did say at halftime she wants to take that trophy home, so she did come in after this half, and we are seeing some of that action there.
Right away, the clock does not stop. This is a fast-paced game. Here, Fremd goes for the two-point conversion. And that's incompleted. Some really good coverage there from Ashley Canseco. Take another look at this 10-yard touchdown caught by Jordan Farrell.
Lily had her eyes on Jordan the whole time, and Jordan was just waiting for that pass. No defender covering her there.
Coach Greg Taylor, 16 games where they've allowed 6 points or less. They have allowed no more than 14 points in a game all season. And here are the Fremd Vikings early on in the second half, already with 12 points. We'll be very eager to see how Rockford Guilford responds. 2nd and 3. From their own 37-yard line. Here's Aisha Smith. She's being pressured. Short forward pass to Kamora Strong is incomplete.
Really 2nd and 3 from their own 37.
Third down. Rockford Guilford is 3 for 5 on third down conversions. Looking to go 4 for 6 here.
Yes, and we are seeing Mackenzie Drake add that pressure, you know, and that's why we can see that, you know, the quarterback has having a hard time releasing that ball.
And there's a complete forward pass to Olivia DeShazo. 10-yard gain. She doesn't look too happy that she didn't quite pick up, or excuse me, this will be 1st and 13. DeShazo was looking for a little bit more yardage there. Smith with the long pass, almost picked off by Ella Todd.
Broken up by Ella Todd.
Here the quarterback was trying to get the ball over to Zara, but, you know, it's kind of a little long. But there was no interception, so it was good. They have the ball back. Another opportunity.
Zaria Burnett was just overthrown there from Smith. Luckily not picked off. They need some points on the board. Like we've said, this is a fast-paced game. There is the forward pass to Natalia Stallings.
Jordan Farrell on the top for Fremd.
Stallings, that's her 5th catch of this game. Definitely a player that Smith is looking for. Stallings and Smith, both seniors. Stallings, a first-year player, however, all-conference center. Has been running track for 6 years. Been in tumbling for 9 years. Like we've mentioned, lots of dual-sport athletes. Some tri-sport athletes here playing today. Smith, she found, and here Stallings goes.
Got by outside. 1st and 4.
22-yard play. A forward pass to Stallings. And she takes it and gets going. It will be 1st and 4. In flag football, the first downs are at the 40, the 20, in the end zone. And a fumble right there. A fumble cannot be recovered. Once it's a fumble, it's a dead ball.
On the offense.
But a flag was called. That is a penalty on the offense for an illegal rush. It will be second down.
2nd and 9 for Rockford Guilford.
With the 5-yard penalty, that is 2nd and 9 for Rockford Guilford. And another sack from Mackenzie Drake.
That's number 4 there for Drake.
Mackenzie Drake hitting her stride for her 4th sack of the game. That'll be a loss of 3 for Rockford Guilford as her teammates are fired up. Guilford Vikings, 3rd and 12. And nearly picked off by IHSA Poraz.
Hannah Jordan now quarterback for Rockford Guilford. 4th and 12 for Rockford Guilford. From the Fremd 32.
And here this ball was going for number 5, and it was a missed opportunity for number 12 to grab that ball. You can see it in her face. She's hungry. She wants to get that ball.
Guilford's 1 for 1 on 4th down conversions, trying to go 2 for 2. Now the ball's in the hands of Hannah Jordan. Hannah Jordan, the freshman QB, is now in for Guilford. Big pass, but there is a flag on the field.
Yes, Hannah, freshman, coming in, knew right for that pass there. She knew where she was going.
On the defense, half the distance to the goal.
Personal foul against Fremd.
It's a personal foul call against Fremd. What an adjustment for the Guilford Vikings to now have a freshman throwing the football as opposed to Aisha Smith, the senior vet. Here's Jordan again with the high launch touchdown right into the hands of Kimora Strong. Beautiful play. Guilford ties it up 12-12.
Yes, and this is Strong's 2nd touchdown for the day, and she's just coming in, was able to find that ball. The freshman, Hannah, she's really making it happen here.
Coming in, firing on all cylinders. Kimora Strong, 2 touchdowns in this state championship game. We said she was a player to watch, and that is sure to be true. Showing to be true. Now Hannah Jordan again under pressure. Sacked by Mackenzie Drake. Mackenzie Drake, 5th sack. Fremd will continue to run the blitz. Tied up 12-12. We will be back with the rest of the second half of the IHSA Girls Flag Football State Championship. You are watching the Game of the Week.
Feels good to be home.
Hurry in for huge savings during the Ash Bash, going on now at Ashley. While supplies last, clearance and overstocks are up to 50% off. Plus, buy one, get one half off store-wide. Only at Ashley.
Complete pass to Reese Bennett. That's nearly back-to-back plays into the hands of the freshman.
First and 16 from their own 44.
Bennett for 6 catches in this state championship game. 1st and 12. Meyer finds Todd in the center.
Great hands from the basketball player as well as she gets started in the winter, and also great height to get that ball.
That is head coach for Fremd, Becca Odette. What I loved so much, Juliana, when we saw her chat with Kenny, was the change in demeanor now in this state championship game. Rather than saying, we're the underdog, we'll see what happens, we're happy to be here. Instead, it's, we're bringing home some hardware today. We are bringing home the state championship title.
Absolutely. She's confident. She's confident with her team and, the ability to come out and, finish the game today.
She said they would fight until the very end, and that is exactly what they're doing. Less than 7 minutes left in a tied-up game. It is Fremd ball. 1st and 18. Meyer is looking. She's going long.
So the quarterback has 7 seconds to release the ball as well. So I know she was trying to make that decision there.
It looked like the decision was correct, just not quite hasty enough. This game is fast-paced in every possible way, and take a look at that clock. It is still running. 2nd and 18 now. Meyer's looking, she's gonna run. And she is stopped by Maya Page again. Maya Page playing on both sides of the ball. The outside linebacker has been able to use her talents and make those crucial tackles. Here come the Vikings. Lily Fremd with the long pass, and it is caught by Asia Poiraz for the touchdown. 34 yards. With just over 5 minutes left, Fremd is one step closer to emerging as state champions, and the fans are on their feet. Wow, she says.
Yeah, she found that in there. Oh my gosh, this is exciting here. Now they're going for the 2-point conversion.
They're in no rush. They're going to want to continue to run down the clock. And a sack is made by Natalia Stallings, which is huge. This means that if Guilford is able to get a score back on the board, any conversion will win them this game. But Fremd, their defense looking to hold them off, just like Coach Becca Odette said. What a remarkable pass. What a catch by Asia Poiraz. Have yourself a day, Asia, the freshman. 2 touchdowns earlier today in the semifinal game and will not let up one bit. And it's intercepted. Again by Asia Poiraz.
She's still going.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I am at a loss for words now. This last couple of minutes we've seen from Asia Poiraz has been absolutely clinic worthy. The throw right into the hands of Poiraz, and she continues to run.
Great job stepping up there and grabbing that ball there from Perez.
What an unbelievable day that she is having. These are memories that will truly last a lifetime. The game is not over yet. Less than 3 minutes left. It's going to go quickly. There's Meyer. Passes it back up to Meyer. And she's stopped.
That was a great play there.
Tonight, games on the stop for Rockford, Guilford.
The Fremd Vikings, 1st and goal. The QB switcheroo.
It's 1st and goal for Fremd for the Rockford Guilford 13.
From the Rockford Guilford 13, here's Fremd Lily Meyer, the junior QB. First year of the program for Palatine. She hands it off to Reese Bennett, who takes off. The freshman.
Reese Bennett on the carry for Fremd.
Reese Bennett did a great job. She stepped up for this game to try to get, those rushing yards. Yep, she's doing a great job today, especially as a freshman.
2nd and goal from the Rockford Guilford 10.
Nearing just a minute and a half left in this state championship game. Here are the Palatine Fremd Vikings.
Reese Bennett on the carry.
Reese Bennett, the ball carrier.
Come on, strong. 3rd and goal.
As her teammates help her fix her shorts, her flag. That is just the nature of this game. And Rockford Guilford coach Greg Taylor will go ahead and call a timeout, and now is 100% the time. All of the fans here at Willowbrook High School are on their feet, witnessing history being made.
This is just a great day today. I'm about to be experiencing, like you said, a historic day, finding, we're seeing a lot of coaches that came in today and players to support the girls from different parts of Illinois. And today it's just exciting to embrace it and at the same time be part of this moment. It's an emotional moment, and I know the coaches that are down there and all the athletic directors and all the viewers that are here today, coaches and student athletes that are watching here, just want to say thank you for being part of history and thank you for growing this game, because this really truly means a lot to everyone and everyone's making a change. So Emma, thank you for being part of that history as well today.
Well, thank you so much, Juliana. This is my pleasure. This is my honor. I'm honored to be sitting here beside you today. Everything that you have done for this game, for women's sports in general. This day is all about celebrating women in sports. These girls have worked so hard to get to where they are here, and this game they're playing today, this being the first ever sanctioned state championship, this game is only growing, and it is on an absolute uproar. You can see players from other teams who played today here watching the championship game. And the Fremd Vikings, their Cinderella story they're looking to get done. Illinois is just the 9th state to offer girls high school flag football in the United States. So every single person in attendance today, we are grateful to and should be proud to say that they're here for Illinois high school girls sports.
Absolutely, Emma. This is an exciting time.
Here's Lily Meyer. She's going to go ahead and take it. Another stop from Maya Page.
Maya Page on the stop for Rockford Guilford. 1 minute left in our game, 1 minute.
And is the 1 minute warning the exception to the running clock?
This is where you have Guilford's team that's coming in and really has to play with that strong defense that they had all season. It's 4th and goal, and Fremd needs to score as well to close the game. And let's see how this is going to play out.
Fremd, 4th and goal. They need to get it done right here. Meyer with some pressure. She lobs it up, and it is caught by Bella Del Mar, the junior wide receiver, for the touchdown catch.
Wow, this is exciting. She got it done. Bella, 31.
And the Fremd Vikings fans are on their feet.
They're going here for the 2-point conversion.
8-yard 2-point conversion attempt incoming. Here's Meyer pressured.
So here for the 2-point conversion, it's just a dip.
Intercepted, but by the rules of flag football, it will be a dead ball.
Great job, great catch down there.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Take another look.
Look at Lily. She's trying to, shuffle, find the player, and she did. And that's where number 31, Bella, was right on the right spot.
I could watch that celebration over and over and over again. The pure joy and excitement from these young student athletes here today. Hannah Jordan making some unbelievable passes. Rockford Guilford needing 2 touchdowns in just 40 seconds. Crazier things have happened.
And the clock is running.
Here's Jordan pressured. Just off the fingertips of Zariah Burnett. And the second timeout from Rockford Guilford. The Guilford Vikings have definitely found themselves in a tough position, letting up another touchdown so late in the second half.
Yes, they did. And, I'm sure Coach Taylor is trying to get them motivated, trying to finish and get this ball to their side of the half. And we heard Coach Odette talk about how defense wins championships, and her defense is going to come in strong here to try to stop this drive.
It's great to see the players of Fremd, the Vikings, just having such a fun time on the sidelines, celebrating some well-deserved celebrations for these scores that they made. Heads held high from the Guilford Vikings as they'll go ahead. It is 3rd and 8. All smiles from the Fremd Vikings players and staff. Throw back to Hannah Jordan. Hannah Jordan looking way long. What a reception by Zariah Burnett.
Great catch there from Zariah Burnett.
5 seconds left. That was a 34-yard play, and they need another one right here. Intercepted by intercepted by Ella Todd. And that is the game. Your Palatine Fremd Vikings are the first ever girls flag football state champions.
What an exciting time here today for both teams. Rockford played so hard. They did great. They deserve it too, They came out today and played their heart out, and congratulations to Fremd. I'm so happy for both teams and for all the teams that participated today, all 154 teams that came out to participate in the state series and be part of be part of this moment, be part of history, right, Emma?
That's absolutely right. The Fremd Vikings waving the school flag and waving it high. As a big part of this sport as well is the sportsmanship, everything that goes into these players being brought together. It has truly become a community, as the Fremd Vikings have stunned the Rockford Guilford Vikings to put an end to their perfect season here at Willowbrook High School. It has been a remarkable day, a historic day. What this means for the program of the Fremd Vikings, what this means for the future of girls flag football. It has been an unbelievable day of the Flag Football State Series. Juliana, how exciting has this been here today?
This is truly exciting. And you know what, Emma, the best is yet to come. This is just the first year. We're going to talk about this as a memory, and moving into the future, you're just going to see more teams coming in and joining. Just next year, we're going to have more than 200 teams participating. And again, I'm lost for words. This has been 3 years of in the making, of hard work. And it's just, I'm so happy to see everything come together, from all the support from the coaches, the athletic directors, the Chicago Bears, everyone that has been involved, the referees, the coaches. It's been just unbelievable. And today we're here witnessing the celebration of the first place and the runner-up. And yeah, this is just amazing. So thank you, Emma. I'm so happy and proud that I've been able to be here and share this moment as well.
Oh, I could not agree more, Juliana. Let's hear from Kenny McReynolds down at the sideline post-game.
Well, Coach, you told me at halftime we're bringing home the trophy. Maybe that trophy should be a golden slipper or a clear slipper, whatever the slipper was, because Cinderella came away with the win.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I couldn't be more proud of these girls. They worked hard all season. And like we said from the beginning, this is our first year as a flag football team, and I knew from the beginning that we had a winning team. This talent, Lily Meyer, Asia Porras, and Mackenzie Drake, they're just our studs. And I'm just so proud of all of them. Come on.
You told me defense was going to win it. That interception really put it away.
Yes, it definitely did. I want the girls. The girls deserve the credit here. They're just amazing. How did it feel to catch that interception?
So amazing. Like, everything stopped. Like, I was just so happy. I don't even know. I'm so happy to be with my team. And this is our first year. I'm just insanely happy to win. I don't know.
Okay. Lily, you're a player of the game. You were so dominant. What did you think? What were you doing at halftime? Because you was tied at 6. You came out and just dominated.
Right. I don't know. I've been just not thinking about how, like, important this is and just, like, playing my game. And it was just incredible how athletic our whole team is. And it's so easy to throw them. They catch everything. And I was just trying to stay focused and stay focused on winning.
Now, Rockford, they came in, they were undefeated. Were you intimidated by them at all, nervous at all?
I never thought about what teams we were playing. I just wanted to play because we didn't think we were going to make it this far anyway, since it was our first year. So I thought if we made it this far, we can do anything, and we just be an undefeated team. So it was insane.
Well, we got to get you in here, too, now. What are your thoughts winning the state championship your first year in existence of the program?
I'm just so excited. Like, I'm proud of my whole team. I'm just speechless. Like, we all just, like, we worked so hard to get here, and I'm just proud of everyone.
Okay, well, ladies, congratulations. You're state champions, the very first one. I know your team's down there celebrating with the crowd. We'll let you get down there. Okay? All right. Congratulations to the Vikings. Let's take a break. You're watching the Game of the Week live on The U.
Here, anything is possible, as long as you can imagine it. And that's what makes Orlando unbelievably real.
Is your bank not acting like a bank?
I'm looking to get a safe deposit box.
Oh, we got rid of those. I do have an open drawer.
Coin counting?
You'd think so, but no.
Can I at least cash this check?
We actually went cashless.
This is a bank, right?
Technically, yes, but this branch is closing next week.
At Wintrust, we take a different approach by providing innovative banking solutions while keeping the services you depend on. Wintrust, different approach, better results.
What is this, about $50?
How can we let people know it's free to hire us and we're easy to work with?
I've got it.
Well, there goes our ad budget.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale, the 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Imagine going from the classroom to the big stage.
This territory, this place, our home, isn't just for learning, but for understanding the very power of what imagination actually means.
A place where you can go, from player to coach, from the ground to the sky.
So close your eyes, envision the roar that is a spirit of thousands of Salukis. Capture this moment and go forward together.
Wouldn't it be great if everything could be fast? And easy? Well, nothing's easier than saving money with Insure on the Spot. Phew, that was a quick road trip. Get your free auto insurance quote in just 2 minutes. Insure on the Spot offers quality coverage for everyone with rates as low as $49 a month. Call Insure on the Spot today at 773-202-5060 or visit insureonthespot.com.
Here, anything is possible, as long as you can imagine it. And that's what makes Orlando unbelievably real.
Today's game is brought to you by the Community Bank of Willowbrook, a branch of Hinsdale Bank and Trust Company. This has been the IHSA State Championship Finals of girls flag football, the first ever inaugural state series. It was the Fremd Vikings 24-12 over the Guilford Vikings. My name is Emma Carpenter. Thank you to next to me, Juliana Zavala, Kenny McReynolds down at the sidelines, all of our staff who have worked tirelessly here today. It has been such a phenomenal afternoon, and this is just the beginning for this sport as the Fremd Vikings celebrate being the first ever state champions of this sport. There is much more to come for girls state flag football, so thank you so much for tuning in today. This was the Game of the Week on The U.